sent out to 30 yards and penalties. 1st and 10 at the Winnipeg 12. Bushy gets the call, number 30. And Katie Williams, number 44, is there for the Bombers.
Once again, it's that speed of the Bombers outside linebackers coming down hard off the corners. And there's nobody accounted for to block these two linebackers, Clemens and Katie Williams, on these types of running plays. And they have been making the plays from behind all night long. Boy, there is no substitute for speed on a football team.
Gain is 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now. Ottawa at the Bomber 15. Barrett to his right, has a little running room outside. Barrett crashes down near the 10-yard line. And Katie Williams closed on him quickly. It looked like a bigger hole for Danny Barrett. He's short of the first down.
This was a tough call for Danny Barrett. You know, he's the kind of guy that doesn't beat himself. He doesn't want to take a chance here. He's got the automatic 3 with Terry Baker. He's thinking, do I try and get it to Turner, or do I swallow it and try and run for it? He knows he's not going to get the first down, but I mean, throughout his whole career, he has played that way. He's a high percentage quarterback, no risks if it's possible, and now he has a chance to at least get 3 points out of that turnover. You know, some people may argue you only get so many chances in a game to score touchdowns, and this was one of those occasions. But I think, you know, when you've got the lead, you play it close to the vest.
Here's Baker from just outside the 15 and on target again. Baker got on 2 of 3 tonight, padding the Ottawa lead to 15-6.
Well, we talked in our opening, John, about the new linebacking core of the Bombers, and Katie Williams has played well. Here he is, and you know, this is the 2nd time in the game, actually 3rd time in the game, that he's come from behind to make a play. Now they're trying to run inside, and you can't block everybody. And you know, Charlie Clemens has made a play. Look, he slashes the inside position there and gets Paul Bushy, but you know, he really has lived up to the billing that they told us.
So what do the Bombers do offensively now with Woodside on the sidelines? They're not deep in running backs on this roster. Chris Johnstone is in. And picked off again. Ronnie Trudell's 2nd interception of the night. To go along with a fumble recovery. And here's Trudell all the way down inside the 30-yard line. 33-yard return. Turnover by Trudell himself. Souvenir, yes, sir.
Well, you got to give Remy Trudell credit. He's in the middle here, his 2nd interception of the night. But hey, he knows Garza wants to go to the comfort zone, and that's his 2 slot backs. So he's thinking that seam down the middle, and he comes over and steps in front of Alphen to make the interception.
Yeah, this is a nice catch too. Watch this. Kropke with heat on Sammy Garza. And Trudell really makes a nice catch on the interception. All 3 Ottawa turnovers by Trudell. Penalty markers are down. Richardson, the intended receiver, on 1st down from Danny Barrett.
You go back to Remy Trudell. I mean, that's what you ask for from your middle safety. You ask for him to give you a protection over the top. If those inside receivers or even the wide receivers on post patterns beat their men, you've got to have the guy in the middle helping you out. He's done it to perfection tonight. Hey, you don't think he's happy? 2 picks and a fumble recovery. Not bad.
Played some in British Columbia a couple of years ago. 18 games with the Lions.
Well, you know, the Ottawa Roughriders have 10 points off Winnipeg turnovers already tonight.
Offside against the Bombers, setting up a 1st and 5. And that's Paul Bushy, number 30, getting the call.
Nice to see Paul Bushy getting a starting assignment. You know, traditionally a special teams player with the Saskatchewan Roughriders, and did some outstanding work with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and now getting a chance to start at fullback when they traded Joseph. He won't touch it a lot with Michael Richardson, but you know, it's nice to see him get that starting slot.
The exchange that he missed of running back Darren Joseph to Saskatchewan for tackle Chris Burns, who'll be in Ottawa later this week and joining the Roughriders. Here's Barrett. Touchdown!
Second and short. The middle is vacated. He gets the down block from James Monroe. Boy, oh boy, did that open up. Wellesley, I hesitate, but I think you might have gotten it in there too. What do you think?
I might have been able to fit through the hole.
Hey, 17 points on Winnipeg turnovers. That is the story of this ball game.
And Remy Trudel has all 3 Ottawa turnovers, or has created all 3. 2 interceptions, the fumble return as well. The Ottawa Roughriders have taken full advantage. So you got to credit this guy, number 8, Danny Barrett, for getting it into the end zone. Not only here, but on the touchdown toss earlier. Ottawa in front, 22-6. You're watching CFL Live. Ottawa Roughriders solid in the second quarter and again in the third for a 22-6 lead on Winnipeg. Danny Barrett has the latest Ottawa touchdown. Looks nice.
I'm going to show you 2 reasons why this play works. Number 1, it's the scheme. When Paul Bushy goes that way, hey, so does Jason Millette. And then you get the double team on the nose with James Monroe, the guard, and Irv Damon, the center. Watch what happens. Hey, Millette, he's gone. He's out of it. There goes Randolph. Boom. Big hole. Mikolas, he doesn't stand a chance on the double team. Danny Barrett just slides his way into the end zone.
That was a nice slide.
The
he
electric
glided
slide.
right in there. Here's the Ottawa kickoff. Terry Baker is set. Watson is deep. And so is Burris. At the 15, this is Ken Burris. Fighting his way to about the 27-yard line. Number 44, Dwayne Knight, leading the tacklers for the Ottawa Roughriders there. 3 plays to travel 27 yards in a minute 10. And Danny Barrett into the end zone on a 17-yard touchdown run.
You know what I like to see, John, though? Every play has a purpose. You know, some people say, well, they send the guy in motion and just run the sneak. It doesn't mean a lot. By sending Bushy in motion, that created the touchdown because that took away Millette. I mean, so every play has a scheme and a purpose.
Have to give that Ottawa offensive line some credit. They made some big openings for Richardson in the first half and a big one for Barrett there. Carpenter couldn't make the catch. And Emmanuel Martin, who's had a solid game for Ottawa, was covering.
You know, John Cal Murphy said yesterday that with so many injuries during training camp, Rob Carpenter had to do a lot of extra running and more running they would have liked to. And you know, I really think the 2 wide receivers for Winnipeg look tired tonight. You know, 2 preseason games, 2-a-day practices, and Carpenter to me doesn't look like he's able to run at 100%.
It is Carpenter to the near side this time on 2nd and 10. Sammy Garza on target for Alpha, number 86. Looks to be a half-yard short of the first down. See where they spot the ball.
One of the better throws that Garza has made in this game is he's able to step up on that left foot and deliver the ball with some velocity. Alphen working back to the quarterback to keep his separation. They do, however, come up a little bit short, but trailing by 16 points, Cal Murphy will go for it.
Might be up to Garza himself here. He's short his number 1 running back, and Garza does keep. Look a little contained to the outside, has plenty for the first down.
Just to set the lineup for you with the ejection to Keith Woodside, their import running back. Alan Wetmore, number 39, comes into the game to replace him. Now, he is a fullback, and of course with Chris Johnstone being a fullback, they really do not have any speed in that backfield. And you know, the way things have gone, that could be a real detriment for the Bomber offense.
Carpenter to the near side. The other wide receiver, Sean Collins. Flank to the far side of the field, and that's where Garza looks for Sean Collins, but it was well over his head.
Well, John, I don't think there's any question. The game story has been the play of number 24, Remy Trudel. 3 turnovers off 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery have resulted in 17 of Ottawa's 22 points. Pretty impressive performance by Remy Trudel, and of course give the offense credit. They've taken advantage of it nicely.
Absolutely. 2nd and 10, Blue Bombers out across the 40 at the 41. 6:29 to play. 3rd quarter. Garza. Collins made the catch somehow and rolled back to him, number 80. Sean Collins had it go through his hands, I believe, and then it rolled right back. 13-yard gain. Bombers will take it. They need a first down badly.
Yeah, they make some big plays badly, and that was a big play by Sean Collins. That was a tough catch. Good concentration as Jeter came over the top of him, but somehow he was able to scoop it off the ground. Well, it hit Jeter.
Oh, yeah, sure it did. Rolled right back in under the left arm. 13 yards. First down, Winnipeg, just shy of midfield. Garza on target for Wilcox. Took a pretty good hit from Brett Young, but he held on.
Wilcox brought down by Brett Young on the play.
Pretty tough play for a defensive back to try and cover, especially when Wilcox is 6'2". Here's Brett Young, and you know, all Wilcox does is turn to the inside, and there's really no way you can break it up. All you want to make sure you do is make the tackle. Don't let him slip away and get any extra yardage.
First catch of the ball game for Wilcox.
Really shows you why they're struggling.
That could be part of the reason. He caught a bunch last year, 111 for 1,624 yards. Here's Chris Johnstone, finds a big hole, and the Bombers did find a running game with Woodside on the sidelines. At least on that play, Johnstone rambles for 14.
Good hole over the right side. That's David Black and Chris Walby, cut back by Chris Johnstone, and Mark Dubé, number 34, the starting middle linebacker tonight. First start ever for him. Can't make the play. That's the play the middle linebacker has to make, and he can't get there. Johnstone with a good pickup.
First and 10 Bombers at the Ottawa 33. Solid march engineered by Sammy Garza. Johnstone again hit by number 94 Anthony Bell, and there wasn't as much running room that time. Ottawa on the lead at 22-6.
Well, Winnipeg desperately needs to have something good happen on this drive. It's been a well put together drive by Sammy Garza, mixing it up nicely. Some completions to Wilcox. 9th play actually in this drive. Mixed it up nicely with the running game, but trailing by 16, and they need something here.
On 2nd and 7. Garza buys a little time. Now markers are down. Garza looks to take off himself. He'll have enough for the first down, but that penalty marker might well be against the Bombers. 12 yards for Garza. We'll see what the infraction is. Holding is the initial indication from referee Don Ellis.
Holding. Winnipeg number 57. Second down, repeated.
That's Brett McNeil.
The Ottawa Roughriders were running a tackle and twist, and Brett McNeil, number 57, right here. You watch, he gets caught. Lloyd Lewis will come down through his face. Kropke goes to the outside, and you know, Brett McNeil, really, he takes the punishment. I mean, I don't know how you can get called for holding there, but anyway, he gets flagged.
That sets up 2nd and 17. Garza down for the first time. Lloyd Lewis with Garza last year in Winnipeg, back in Ottawa, and happy to be here. Loss of 10 yards. Lewis, first sack of the season. He had about 9 with the Bombers last year.
And there he is right there. 9 sacks a year ago with Winnipeg and began his career in Ottawa. You don't think he's excited about coming back here, his 11th year, to play this opening game against his old mates, and what a great effort. Got the holding call in the last penalty, and now a sack. 2 in a row for the old veteran.
And Small deep for Ottawa, not the deepest kick for Cameron. Small hesitated. Oh, and he got decked. Ottawa first down. When we return, it's Brendan Rodgers, special team star for the Bombers, with a hit there. 22-6, Ottawa in the lead.
It's hot.